Hi, welcome to a video for yoga using Feldenkrais. So we're going to use Feldenkrais in a very unique way. We're going to pay attention to the movement between each movement and see how that allows us for more ease and flexibility in our postures. Begin by starting in seated with hands on your knees and just breathing, allowing your elbows to be heavy, shoulders to rest. Noticing your weight over your pelvis as you breathe. And then begin to make a movement with your right wrist where you lift it up a little bit and place it back down. And just do that a couple of times. Noticing your breath. And do the other wrist. Just the wrist. The fingertips stay. The elbow stays heavy. And then rest that hand. Let's do them both together. Just warming up the wrist for gentle movement. Pause that. Slowly take your right hand and feel it as it leaves your right knee. You're going to drag it across to your midline, up, and to your heart. And pause there. Take your other hand, drag it slowly. Using your intention, bring it to the belly. Take a moment here to notice your breath, to be completely present with whatever is here, and to feel your spine. Feel yourself stacked over your pelvis. And set an intention to move slowly and with grace, and only do what's easy and fun. Or you can set your own. When you're ready, slide your right hand down to your knee and take your left hand to your knee. Take your right hand down to the floor and lift your left hand up, and pay attention to the movement of how the left hand goes up. We'll take it over the body, bending the right elbow if you need to, if you'd like to, and just noticing the process of that movement. Where does it get stiff and stop? Or where do you feel it's easy? And as soon as you feel resistance, you just flow back. The hand comes all the way down. We're going to place the left hand on the ground. Wait for the left hand to arrive, and then begin to slowly bring your right hand up. Paying attention to how the arm lifts, looking at the arm if you want, and just going as far as this is comfortable. Going slow enough to feel when is enough. And then coming out of that movement, again, paying attention to how the arm moves through space. How easily can it move down once it reaches the bottom? Let's take the other hand now to the chest and take it across. And we'll just take it out in this direction and looking out with the fingertips. Looking towards your fingertips and breathing. And then as we take the arm back, let's bring the shoulder back first, and then the elbow, and then the arm. And let's take that around. So we're gonna take the elbow back as we take hold of our front of our chest, and just reach back and look. Your elbow's behind you and you're reaching back to look. And then to reverse that, bring your elbow so that it's in line with the wrist. And then take that hand and slide it down until it reaches the floor. Let's go ahead and do the other side. So we're going to come up, hand to the chest, slide all the way across, and look out with the fingertips and feel every moment of rotation there. As we backtrack, we'll do shoulder, elbow, wrist. Hand comes to the front of the chest. Take the elbow back and look. And as you come back, the elbow comes back first. Hand slides down the side of the body into the floor. And it's going to take the legs out wider. So we're going to start just by taking the leg that's in front. And we're going to take both hands underneath of the calf. And we're just going to make a movement of lifting and lowering. So I have one hand under my ankle, one hand under the calf of the leg that's in front. And I'm lifting and lowering that calf. And just notice what your body does to accommodate. Do you go in toward the leg? Do you pull away from the leg? And does your pelvis move in any direction? Try bringing the leg towards the face as you shift your pelvis back, letting your lower back sink back so that you roll a little bit backwards and come forward again. Let's try that again, rolling backwards, bringing the foot in the direction of the face and coming back. And now let's take the leg up. We'll take it side to side, just going where you're comfortable here. And then as you rock it side to side, if you can, place it on the other leg for a moment in this position. And just sit here and notice your spine. And once again, pick the leg up, left and right. And you notice how far it goes to the floor in each direction. See if you can circle the leg. Go in both directions. Pause. Now let's take one hand on the outside, one on the inside. Actually, let's take them both on the inside and we'll start to take that foot and bring it out in front of us. So we're going to slide it out and back. My hands are underneath the calf. I'm going to slide out and back. Out and back. And the next time you go out, sweep a little right and left. And as you sweep, the next time you sweep, let that leg go out long. You can hold it until it gets there and just let it rest there. Take the other leg, hold it with both hands underneath, and once again, now on this side, we're lifting and lowering. One hand is under the ankle, the other under the calf, lifting and lowering as you breathe. Notice if the pelvis can go a little bit back as you bring the leg closer to you. And the next time you roll back, take the leg a little left and right. And you don't have to go very far. You can stay in this range. If you can get to your other leg, pause, stay there for a minute and just pause with their back straight and just notice. And then go back to rocking and see how far you can go to one side and the other. An arc movement, maybe you turn it into a circle. And as you go out the next time, let's continue to bring that foot out, keeping one hand under the knee until it's all the way out, and then both hands are on the legs. Now that we have both hands on the legs, we're going to take both hands to one leg, and we're just going to slide down with both hands until we get to the foot and come back up. And as you slide down, feel the top of the leg as you feel the bottom of the leg touching the floor. Feel how the leg feels under your hands. And feel how the hands feel touching the leg. And notice if you don't go a little bit further, if you stay in contact with your leg. And let's take this to the other side, sweeping down the top of the leg, feeling the contact underneath of that leg and on the top from the hands. And noticing what the hands feel as they go down and up the leg. And the next time you come up, pause there for a moment. And let's try to see how far you can go forward with ease. So we're going to stay. You can hold your hips if you want. We're just going to take the hips forward, and you pause whenever you feel that you are starting to bend the back or it's not safe in the hips, and you come back up. Make sure everything you do is reversible. That's a part of Feldenkrais, making sure it's reversible. Don't go so far that you have to pull to reverse up. Let's make this easier. Take one hand in front, the other hand behind. See if you can reach them all the way. And the hand that's in front, start to reach it forward. Reach the other hand back. Looking at the hand that's forward, reaching. And now look at the hand that's behind you as you do this. Feeling yourself pulled forward and back in your hips. Now look at the hand that's being pulled forward, alternating between looking at the front hand and the back hand. Pause. Come to the hips. Try to go forward a little bit, see if that's any different. And let's switch arms. So same idea, reaching forward and back. Now you have the opposite arm in front and the opposite arm in back. So you're turned a little to the other side. Looking at that front hand to start, and then go ahead and turn, look at your back hand. As you breathe. And now look at the hand that's moving forward. So change your direction from forward to back. And now look at the opposite hand, the one that's not reaching. See if you can allow your brain to do that. Go back to the one that's reaching. And then pause. Hands to hips. Come forward. And see if that didn't get a lot easier just by doing that movement that we did to open up our hips. And that should feel nice and easy. Go ahead and bring the feet in so that the knees are in a comfortable position. And from here, place the hands behind you. And start to bend one elbow and look behind you. And then look to the other side, bending that opposite elbow. So you're bending an elbow to look back behind. And if you need to put knuckles on the ground, that's okay too. Do what's easy. Pause, come out of that. Let's have the legs straight. And now take one leg over top of the other, but let's do it a certain kind of way. So we'll come under the knee of the leg we want to lift. We'll draw that knee up. We'll take the foot and place it on the other side of the opposite knee. Never letting go of the body, holding on to that knee. We're going to look in the opposite direction. So take hold of it with the arm crossing the body, and then turn to look in the opposite direction, reaching out a hand. And just notice if this isn't easier. In order to come back, allow that hand to come back slowly. Maybe it wraps around, coming back to meet the other hand. Both of the hands going under the knee, taking that foot and letting the leg slide out, and just noticing the difference between both sides. And same with the other side, taking that leg, picking it up, bringing it over, staying in contact. And then when you go to reach the arm out, do it in a way where you can feel the arm open up, feeling how easy it is to twist after what we've done to warm up, staying connected with our body, coming back, paying attention to how you move the arm, how you take care of your leg, and allowing everything to go back to where it was. And then just take a moment to come to a seated position with feet crossed together. And we'll just do a little bit of cat-cow in this position. So we're gonna go ahead and round as we exhale. And then push the belly out and come forward as you inhale. Now let's do this with hands. So hands are on the ground as we round. As we come up, inhale, push the belly out. Raise the hands. Round the back. Raise the hands and now stick your tongue out. Round the back, hands come down. Push out the belly, arch the back, stick out your tongue. And do that a couple more times. This is activating the alimentary system by sticking out the tongue. So we're resetting everything in the nervous system for homeostasis. Wonderful. All right, let's come to a position where we're on our shoulders, under our shoulders with our elbows, that is. And we'll start to do again cat-cow in this position. So in one direction, lean the head back. And in the other direction, the head comes forward, and just notice cat-cow here. And feel the movement in your hips. And now as you come into rounding the back, drop the back of your chest and shoulders. So arch the back, drop the back of your chest and shoulders. Do that a couple more times. And then go ahead and start to come up, and let's go into our position with knees and hands, and we'll do the same thing. As you go into this position, stick your tongue out. And as you raise up, exhale, inhale, stick out your tongue. And notice if your back isn't moving a little more fluidly. Like the journey from one to the other is a little bit more important here than the actual movement itself. And now let's use this movement to come back onto the heels. So the next time you round, press your pelvis back. As you come into the other position, stick your tongue out, come forward. Dropping the chest, rounding the back to go back. The bottom goes toward the heels, head is down. And then we start to drop the stomach, the chest, stick out the tongue. Doing this a few more times, rounding down to the feet, extending out, rounding down, and extending out. And then pause and come to a seated position for a moment. And just start to feel your contact now. And then lift one wrist and the other, and just notice if there's any more ease. You can do them both together. And lifting the wrists. I will continue to make more videos for yoga, for Feldenkrais, so we can do asanas and more challenging things and break them down and make them even easier. So I hope this was a wonderful video to support your yoga practice, to make it more easy and fun as you warm up, more interesting. And I hope you play around and try new things on your own. Please subscribe for more videos, and thank you for joining me.